If you're going to Argentina, go to Mendoza.
Went to Mendoza, Barcelona, Patagonia.
Patagucci?
Patagucci, dude.
I don't fuck with this class, really.
I don't fuck with this class, dude.
It's funny how particular you can be, like, when you get into wine. Welcome to Bung Pod. My name is Ian King, a.k.a. Wine Wonder Boy. We're here hanging out with, you can say your name?
Charles.
Charles Imperatori.
Charles Imperatori.
Awesome guy. So you work in the wine industry?
I do work in the wine industry. I have worked at Cairdeas Winery for 3.5 years. My parents own a small-time vineyard.
Nice.
Got a WSET-2. Huge deal.
What up?
Yeah.
Welcome to the WSET crew.
I know.
That's sick.
Yeah.
We're going to be drinking through a couple of wines here.
Nice.
And
I'm excited.
What's your wine background? Like, where'd you start?
I think it really started as I grew up an only child.
Yeah.
And as you know, my dad absolutely loves wine.
Mm-hmm.
And so we traveled a lot, and I was around it since I was super young. Nice. And didn't really understand it until I was older, but the amount of vineyards I've gone to, and just pet dogs when I was a small child. Yeah. What else do you
vineyard
do?
And pet a dog, dude.
Yeah,
that's fucking sick.
I'd be so disappointed when they didn't have dogs, but honestly, very small amounts don't have dogs.
Yeah, I mean, rightly so. You'd be upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An 8-year-old, what else am I going to do?
Yeah. Dude, I remember going to wine tasting rooms with my parents growing up, and they would just bring me with them because they're like, well, I'm not going to hire a babysitter so we can go wine tasting. And I don't even know what my brother was doing. He was old enough to be by himself. I wasn't. Nice. And so they would buy these random games, but they didn't believe in video games or Game Boys.
Dude, same.
And so it would be puzzles or card games that I'd play with them, which is cool.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, but I would just be sitting there drinking my fucking juice.
Not the good juice.
Yeah, not the good juice.
Yeah.
Not the good stuff.
It was my parents in 5th grade we went to Argentina, and it was just 2 weeks straight of wine tasting.
Dude, that's sick.
I mean, it would be awesome to go now, but I was just
where'd you go to Argentina? Go to Mendoza?
Went to Mendoza, Barcelona.
Oh, sick.
And then we spent some time really close to Patagonia. That was honestly the best part.
Patagucci?
Patagucci, dude. I almost said Peru, and I was like, wait, that's its own country.
Yeah.
That was the best part though, because it was there wasn't a wine country out there.
Yeah.
Just a lot of pretty shit.
Patagonia has some Pinot Noir.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I was doing my certified specialist of wine through the Society of Wine Educators, we went through the whole world, and it was actually pretty intense, to be completely honest.
I bet.
The test was intense. It was all multiple choice, but it would be
That's what you suggested I did before the WSET-3, right?
Yes, 100%. That set me up so well for WSET-3.
I swear it's such a big jump.
Yeah, for anyone out there trying to do wine education through WSET or whatever, I highly recommend going through the Society of Wine Educators and go through get your certified specialist of wine certification. It's also post-nominal, which is cool.
What's post-nominal mean?
And so it goes your name, comma, and then letters. So if someone gets their PhD, then they're comma PhD.
Oh, okay,
gotcha. So I'm Ian King, comma CSW. I can put that on my resume if I want. But it is cool, and it's really in depth. It is multiple choice, and so I think it's 100 questions multiple choice. But
is there any tasting components?
There's no tasting components. So you just, during the whole course, there are. You taste a shitload of wines.
Oh, I bet.
But on the exam, they'll have I had to write so many maps out for this. This, which was fun because I love maps and I love geography. But if you hate that shit, then that sucks.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I got a lot of joy out of it, but they would have one question would be a map where nothing is labeled except for a river.
Oh, gosh.
And then there was a 2-part question. What area is it? What region is this? So if they had
I mean, I assume it's like north, south, east, west at least.
Yeah, you get a
Okay,
compass.
okay.
Yeah, there's a compass. But yeah, there's just like, oh, this is the Soon River, for example, and you're like, sometimes they'll put like a city. They're like, oh, Dijon, and then
Dijon's a city.
Yeah,
Wow.
in France, it's in Burgundy.
Did not know that.
Yeah,
Is that where mustard came from?
That's probably where the mustard came from.
That's
Yeah,
the only
Dijon, Grey Poupon. Good shit, dude.
So good.
I love that shit on sandwiches. But yeah, then you have to be like, what region is this? And then the popular grapes that they grow there.
Gosh, that's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much geography would go into it.
Dude, so much geography and wine stuff.
I mean,
and history, which is fun.
I mean, I understand like elevation, but just like knowing like it from just like looking at a map. I like the history part a lot.
Yeah, the history is sick.
What are we trying first?
So we're going to try the Roti Southern Blend first. This is Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre.
Nice.
Just cool.
I just want to say I'm only a wine club member at
2018.
2 places, and it's Roti and Cairdeas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, nice. Not counting my parents' place.
Nice.
What type of glasses are these?
These are awesome glasses. It's from a company called Made In, like Made In.
Oh, cool.
They're made in Italy. They're handmade. It's not crystal or anything, but
skinny.
They're nice glasses for the price, actually.
Are they just general wine glasses? Or are they?
These ones are for bigger reds.
Okay, cool.
Which is why it has like the big, bulb right there,
mm-hmm.
And then long skinny stem. I like these a lot. I'm not a fan of their white wine glasses because they're really tiny, and it kind of looks like a chode glass. And I'm just like, I don't fuck with this glass. Really. I don't fuck with this glass. It's funny how particular you can be, like when you get into wine, and then you taste the same wine in different glasses.
Oh, have you done one of those like Riedel tasting things?
I haven't done the Riedel one.
Or just in general.
I've done it in general. Yeah.
The same wine but in different glasses.
Yeah.
Weird, but cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I prefer the wine in this glass, like the Burgundy glass versus like the Bordeaux glass, or
I love most wines in Pinot glasses. I don't know why.
Yeah, I do too. I love Pinot glasses.
Me too.
I need to get some more. I only have one.
Dude, the Riedel Pinot.
I used to have a shit ton. Sick. Yeah, Riedel is dope. I really like. They're fucking expensive, but Zalto glasses.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the?
I always when I swirl, like, cause I always go stem, right?
Yeah.
Or even like the base, and I swirl.
Oh, that scares me.
I'm just so comfortable with it now. I just do it so often.
I guess that. Actually,
but with a Zalto glass, I feel like the fucking stem's gonna break on me.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
that's how I feel. So my Riedel Pinot, so I'm just gonna bite it. It's just
it's gonna break. I'm gonna accidentally hit my tooth, and then my tooth won't break, but the glass will.
Just glass in your mouth.
Yeah. All right, guys, take a break for a minute, because if you enjoy the show, I have some amazing news for you. Do you want exclusive content, more episodes per week, behind-the-scenes snippets, discounts every time we drop some dope-ass merch? Do you want your opinions and hot takes to be heard on the show and be a producer on the show? Because if you do, head to patreon.com/officialbungpod. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to see your hot takes. We want your opinions. We want to cover your topics on this show. Just be a part of the Bung Pod Jabroni gang. Head to patreon.com/officialbungpod. Now let's get back to this.
GSM, right?
Yeah, GSM. I don't think I was supposed to open this bottle. Oh, well.
Oh. Whose bottle is it?
I thought it was mine, but it's not. It's my girl's. Sorry.
Need more.
Sorry, Howie.
I'm in with the Roti people now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, so...
That's probably who I hang out with the most.
So Cairdeas is based in Manson, Lake Chelan area of Washington State, north central Washington, about 3.5 hours east of Seattle. But they have a new tasting room in Soto, which is south downtown, near the stadiums, right?
Yeah.
The area is called Urban Works?
Yeah, Soto Urban Works.
Urban Works.
1.7 miles south of the stadium.
I heard it's a really dope spot to go.
It is, but nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's so new, I feel like.
But
I
mean, I think Sleight of Hand's been there for 7 years.
Oh, really?
6 years.
Sleight of Hand's early on stuff, though.
Yeah, they're good.
They're really good about being early on stuff.
Yeah, so it's like Sleight of Hand, Roti, us, Cairdeas Winery, Patterson, 9 Hats, which is an offshoot of Long Shadow Wines.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and they also have a pizza place called 9 Pies.
Oh, there's a pizza place there.
Pizza slaps.
Sick.
Dude, I have to.
Can you bring pizza into the wineries and tasting rooms?
Yes, you can, as long as you return your plates and silverware.
Oh, return everything, baby.
No, when we first started, it was just like we were like running, like because we were so busy with all our wine club members that were already over there that we were like running like everything back, and like we just didn't, because we don't really have a kitchen there, so we didn't have room to like store that stuff. Yeah, it was wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then there's Structure Winery, and then
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, they I don't really know what they specialize in. It's just I feel like we have the same hours as everybody. Yeah. So I'd never get to try like a lot of
that sucks.
It does. But they're opening a new place in Tacoma. And then there's Old World / Michael Florentino. Okay. And San Juan Seltzery. And then Hot Cakes, Molten Lava Cakes. Wow. Yeah.
What a diverse selection.
And Lada.
Yeah. Nice. Lada's good.
Their whites are so good.
I need to get more of their wines. Like, I feel like my selection has been like the same for
They're like
too long.
2020 Roussan.
Yeah.
Slaps.
Slaps,
dude. Yeah, it's a cool spot. But yeah, it's kind of just like random. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people show up and like, we didn't even know this was there. And I'm like, no one does.
Sorry. Anyways, we went on a tangent from the background, how you got started in wine.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh wow.
So you would go with your parents to different tasting rooms and stuff.
Went to my parents to different tasting rooms. The first time I ever got drunk was in Tuscany, Italy. Oh, sick. When I was 15.
That's a great experience.
Yeah, we went with my aunt and uncle and my 3 cousins, and we just went tasting everywhere. One of my cousins was like 10 years old, and they were like trying to offer him wine. Yeah. My aunt was like, no.
Not for a 10-year-old.
But yeah, we just went over, drank some Garapa, which is kind of gross.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
I haven't had it a lot, so I guess that's not like fair for me to say. Yeah. But I've had it like 3 times.
I feel like every harvest, we joke about what we're going to do with the grape skins, and we're like, oh, we could make Grappa. And then it's like an ongoing joke.
Do people really drink Grappa? Is there like
there's not really a market for it, I feel like, in the U.S. But in Italy, it's more of a cultural thing, I think.
Yeah. But is there like nice Grappa?
I've had a nice Grappa before. And
was it nice though?
It tasted like pure gasoline.
Okay, yeah. So no different, dude.
No, yeah, it's high octane.
Yeah. I just feel like it tastes like tannins.
A lot of people use it for like in Italy, they clean their winery with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
They make grappa, and then they're like, oh, we put it in these bottles, and like we do with vodka, so we spray like clamps and gaskets and stuff with vodka when we're sanitizing. Yeah. People do that with grappa.
Yeah. Maximize your usage, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a fucking
just like
100
spray.
120 proof or something like that. It's
dude,
crazy.
Just blow fire with it.
Yeah. Oh, you could. Yeah. I hate that stuff. I can't do it. I'll do it if it's like a tradition and I'm like around people like, okay, grappa, here we go. But yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that.
But yeah, no, that's like I drank wine at 15. Yeah. Literally the first time I ever drank alcohol.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I drank 1 Coors Light because I thought it said Coca-Cola, but I couldn't read at the time.
Couldn't read. You were 15, you couldn't read?
No, that was when I was like 4. I was a late bloomer. But yeah, and then started working I kept drinking wine with my parents. My dad's super into it. I mean, so is my mom. I feel like my dad has all the facts and knowledge and all that, and a really good palate. And then I started working at Cairdeas Winery 3.5 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah. The rest is history.
How'd you get into Cairdeas?
I applied 2 times before I actually got the job. Yeah. I didn't actually apply. I just would drop off like applications. And then I started, they had like a tasting room assistant position, like host / like dishes. Mm-hmm. And so I was doing that while working at Local Myth.
Okay.
And
The
then
pizza place.
Yeah, the pizza place.
Yeah.
Locomotive Pizza, Lake Chelan. And then my second day at work, I passed out and fractured my skull.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And then
How'd you pass out?
I don't know. Literally don't know.
That's
I
fucking crazy.
DD'd a bunch of people home, and then I got home and just like woke up. And then I went upstairs and my head was just really bloody.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I mean, local myth is so fast paced. It wasn't like I couldn't really do anything as much, and so the cars just brought me on full time.
Cool.
Yeah, and I just have been working there ever since.